Hey guys, today it's time for us to break down another role in the creative industry. And we're going to be talking about the one and only business developer. Before we jump right into it, you might want to check out our previous videos about graphic designers and project managers and what it takes to walk in their shoes. Of course, if you do find this type of content useful and interesting, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more. Now, let's get to the star of today's show, the business developer. So, what does this job involve? How much do they earn? And to the big question of the moment, should you be outsourcing your company's business development?
That's a very strange question.
We'll answer all these questions and more, starting with the basics. What does a business developer actually do? Well, think of business developers as the cornerstone of any successful organization, not just in the creative industry, but in every industry. Their job is ultimately to generate new revenue and to help companies grow by identifying new business opportunities and looking for new markets, new partnerships, new ways to reach existing markets, or even new products and services that can better cater to the needs of those existing markets. You should basically think of them as responsible for growth hacking, growth strategy, and growth planning. Basically, everything growth.
Oh, no, not again.
Now, according to Glassdoor, the average salary of a business developer is $64,413 per year.
For the money, for the glory, and for the fun. Mostly for the money.
But the reality is it can actually be a lot more than that. That all depends on how many years of experience you have and, most importantly, your track record of sales. Now, we need to talk about outsourcing, which is what everyone in this industry is discussing at the moment. The key question is to outsource or not to outsource?
To be or not to be.
We've established that the business developer is a crucial part of any agency. But with so many projects on the go, it's hard to find the time to keep the sales pipeline full. That's why so many digital agencies are starting to outsource this role to companies that actually specialize in it. But even as outsourcing becomes the new normal, the question still remains, is outsourcing actually right for your business development? Now, we know this is an extensive role within an agency. It involves sales strategy, partnership management, client outreach, market research, and company value growth. So that is a whole lot of work.
Would you bear with me for just a second?
And while some companies might be perfectly capable of running without someone dedicated to business development, you might be amazed at what kind of difference it makes to any business's overall prosperity. As more agencies discover the benefits of this approach, outsourcing business development to third-party professionals is becoming a really common practice. It's always important to consider the pros and cons of bringing in any outside team, so please make sure you do that before you do make a decision. Let's start with some of the advantages. First of all, the outsourced team already knows what they're doing because they do this for a living. So they know all the latest trends and they understand what works and what doesn't. That means that your employees can actually focus on what they know best without having to worry about the overall business development strategy. Of course, there are also other positives to outsourcing. Depending on how your agency is structured, here's where we need you. If you've had a particularly memorable experience with outsourcing business development, please let us know in the comments below. Now we've got to get to the flip side, the bad stuff. Not only can outsourcing greatly increase your operating costs, but it can actually get worse than that. Unfortunately, once you start outsourcing, that third party can essentially hold you to ransom, and it can just get more and more expensive.
It's like the more I feed, the more I need. I've never felt so alive in my life.
There's another problem. This approach may also leave your company unprepared to deal with business development in the future. Finally, it puts a significant portion of your business flow into the hands of people who are outside your own company. Some businesses really aren't comfortable with this, and that is completely understandable.
No, indeed.
So, if you've been working without a business developer on your team up until now, you might be surprised at just what a difference it makes.
Wow.
Whether or not you decide to outsource, a true business dev will bring new energy and a fresh perspective, which is exactly what most agencies need to succeed. It's a really big decision, and we hope we've helped you make the right choice. Let us know in the comments if there are any other questions you'd like us to answer, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.